Hey, Othania here with Create Your Future. So, today I'm going to talk about if you're aware that it's not here, then it can't exist. Because how can it exist if it's not something that has already been cultivated within you? So, before I really get into it, I have courses available. I have a Remove the 3P course and I have a Lucky Girl Syndrome course. And if you're interested in that, there's a link for that in the description box below. Create Your Future also has a free course. And if you're also interested in that, there's a link for that in the description box below. Okay. So if you're clear that it's not here, then it can exist because your mind and the way that life works, which is through your mind, it projects back to you through a real life experience what you were already thinking first. So if you're aware that your person is not communicating with you and you're constantly always looking for communication, then what will naturally manifest is the continuing of the blocking or anything that just is happening in your physical experience that just shows you that the communication is not what you want it to be. A lot of the time, we're allowing our embodiment to be the person that doesn't have. So when you're in a certain embodiment, when you're in a certain state of mind, you take a certain action. So think about it like your embodiment is like a it's like a package deal. Okay. And I said this to one of my clients the other day. When you're in the I'm not chosen embodiment, that package comes with, you know, 3Ps and creating 3Ps and creating having the feeling of not being chosen. It comes with, a lot of anxiety. It just comes with all of the things that match the embodiment of the person that doesn't have it. So if that's constantly in your awareness, then naturally your circumstances have to reflect that because the shifts happen so fast and so naturally that you will feel like that the shifts can't happen for you fast. But what you're not realizing is you haven't maintained the embodiment that is needed to get different circumstances reflected back to you. Your embodiment is always a package deal. It comes with a set of actions. It comes with certain types of circumstances. But it just all goes back to what is constantly running through this inner system of yours. It has nothing to do with trying to get something or someone to change for you if you first primarily have not changed the coding and the system within you first. So it's like wanting your phone to have all the upgraded systems, but you haven't really taken the time to upgrade the phone. You have to upgrade the phone first in order to get the upgrade, right? So you have to go through the loading process, the restarting process, the reprogramming, if you want to call it that. And then the next thing you know, you have a better system working. It's faster. Everything is more improved. Everything is more, it's just more better in general. And that's just the same way and the same thing of how life and manifestations happen, whether it's people, whether it's money. What what is what is your embodiment? Because that is just going to tell you what package deal you have. If you're constantly feeling sorry for yourself, what package deal you think that comes with? Do you think the I feel sorry for myself package is going to come with the happy circumstances? No, it's the I feel sorry for myself package. So you have to find ways to do the opposite of that and take time to step back and be like, okay, let me use this time instead of trying to chase out there so much. Let me just honestly just sit down with myself and see what I'm really thinking. Let me just stop worrying about somebody else and something else for, I don't even want to say a second, for a little while and figure out what is really going on within myself. Really figure out this system that I have within myself and just really take a pause, take a step back. What are you really thinking? Because obviously there is something still within that is causing you not to experience what you want yet. And you have to get to the bottom of it and figure out what it is before trying to yell at someone and get them to act a certain way. Are your assumptions about them really in the alignment of how you really want them to be for you? Or are you constantly assuming that, people don't want to be around you? Are you constantly replaying things in your head, like arguments and even just thinking about things to say in the next argument? It's like that's all part of separation thinking, and it's all part of how to not get the love and commitment you want. So if you're aware more that this person doesn't want to be around you, or you're aware more that this world is like, if you tell yourself this world is a, a terrible place, or I, ever since a child, when I would hear people say that, I would kind of like cringe because it's like, why do you think I would always think like, why would someone like think that way? Even people in my household, when I would hear that and they would say things like that, like it made me it made me start to not feel good about reality. And what do you think started to manifest for me through hearing those thoughts and that type of thinking and those beliefs, right? So you have to make it your business to vision and get acquainted with what it is that you want as much as possible, more than anything. You have to snap yourself out of it. You have to take a step back. You have to see what you're really doing. You have to really be honest with yourself, because if you're not going to be honest with yourself, it's not going to work. If you're telling yourself, or like if you're in a coaching session and you're telling your coach things like, no, I've been affirming, I've been saying um my affirmations, and it's still not working, so I don't know, I don't understand. See, it's like, all right, so you're still aware that you don't have it because you're still taking actions that you're trying to get something, which is why you don't have it, because you're still in the embodiment of trying to get. The embodiment of trying to have, I mean, of having is a totally different embodiment of trying to get. Of having is the the embodiment and the state of mind when you have something, there's a natural release of knowing that you have it. But you have to understand, you have to get to that natural release of knowing that you have it, kind of without like always needing the evidence and validation of something. So a lot of the issue with a lot of clients, and also what was my issue before, was always needing some type of validation. You don't need no validation. You don't need any of that, because that is still coming from the embodiment of I'm not good enough. So I need something to show me that I am, instead of already knowing that you are already without any validation or evidence. So that's who you want to be. You want to be the person that does not need the validation or evidence, because obviously the version of you that's constantly looking, constantly searching, constantly looking at a 3P, constantly checking your SP social media. That person constantly needs some type of validation. And obviously, needing the validation is not working for you, which is why you're here in this moment watching these videos and this content, right? And trust me, I understand, I've been there. But you have to be aware of who you're really embodying and who you're being, because you can be dominantly, like, especially when it comes to relationships, you're either the person that knows that they're chosen or not, right? The person that knows that they're chosen, what does that state of mind, what does that look like to you? What is that? What is that state of mind to you? Write it out. The version of me that has it will think like this. And then replicate that as much as possible. And if you want to update that, you update it when you want to, and then you replicate the updated version of yourself that you just created. And how do you shift? It's just as simple as the way you order food. Just imagine if you ordered your food and then you started to do the things that you would do to manifest a specific person for your food. People would be like, ma'am, I need you to leave this establishment immediately, or I'm calling the police. You get what I'm saying? Like, like, you want to normalize what you're trying to get. As easy as you order food. When you know you order food, is you order the food. You go up there with a level of confidence. Obviously, you're not shy about it. You go there, you order it, you wait, you know it's coming, you walk out, you get it, you enjoy your food, satisfied, wish fulfilled. Just imagine if you ordered your food and you gave those people trouble, or you sat there and it was like, okay, how to manifest my food, how to do this, how to do that. It's like they're literally right there making it for you. And it's just the same way. It's just the fact that you feel like you need all this evidence, which is creating the version of you that will always feel like they have to go after something and never have it. You have to create your new version of you first. You have to become your obsession and knowing that you can have it all, because you can. It's just that you believe wherever you pick that up from, somewhere in your life, that you can't, is why you don't. But all you have to do is switch it up, and it changes, and then circumstances shift, and then you start to experience what you actually want. But first, it takes understanding that you have to get clear about what you're really thinking. Because what you think um, creates how you feel. And, you know, it's like an extra boost with the feeling. You always want to make sure that your combination has the right numbers. You get what I'm saying? If the combination, I said this before in another video, if the combination to unlock that combination is 354, and the 3 is knowing you can have it all, the 4 is your SP loves you, and I think I said 5 or 354. The 3 is knowing you can have it all. The 5 is your SP loves you. The 4 is everything works out in your favor. But then you have 352, but the 2 is I can't trust people. I can't trust the world. Then it's not the proper combination. You have to make sure that you're dominantly thinking more thoughts that is part of the embodiment and the state of mind package that will be the person that has it for you. So you have to create, what is my embodiment package? Like, what is my state of mind package that shows me that I have it all? I would think like this, I would do this, I would have this, and I would keep creating these types of situations because of how I'm thinking now. Instead. So, yeah, I was going to say something else, but I think I'm going to save that for another video instead. Actually, where's my pen? I wanted to write it down, but I intend that I remember it for my next video. Um, but yeah, if you're not aware it's not here, then it cannot exist. You're more aware of not having instead of taking a break, well, pausing and creating something new instead. You don't want to keep thinking. The past is constantly changing as you're thinking. So if you keep thinking that you're the person that has it, that doesn't have it, then you have to change that to the person that always has it all by just stop thinking that you don't have it and start a new thought process instead. Let this new thought process completely overlap that old thought process. Everything you were saying negative about yourself, you change it to a positive and you constantly repeat that about yourself. And you have to like say things to yourself. You gotta look at yourself. Why wouldn't I say these great things about myself? It's me. It's me. I love myself. And keep saying it to yourself. Find things to love about yourself. Instead of trying to find ways how you can always love someone else and how you can always be there for them and how can you always people please for them. People please for yourself. Person please you. Person please. And then you will see how everything just starts to want to please you in all ways, from small to big. And that's how you completely change your life. And, it can feel hard sometimes depending on the individual. It can. It definitely can. But just know that the more you keep going, the more things are going to change. The more that you keep cleaning out a dirty pipe, the more the clean water can begin to flow through it. So make yourself your obsession. Become aware that you are the person that can have it all. Start to vision yourself with with the things that you want. Vision yourself with a lot of money. Vision yourself traveling the world. Just vision yourself doing the things you want to do. That's all that it kind of takes. That's all that it really takes. Okay. And if you're ever in need of coaching, I'm definitely available. And you can check out my availability using the link in the description box below. And yeah, I think that's all. You have to basically fill your mind with visions of you having the things you want. Because right now you're visioning yourself without them, which is why it feels like it's like you like feel like something's missing or something is difficult. It's literally just how you're thinking about yourself and your own visions of yourself with things. And just vision yourself with it every day, all the time, as much as you could think about it. Because you're good enough to have it. So make sure that you are making yourself the main priority. Even affirm, I am a priority. I'm always chosen. Make that your mission to really saturate that in your head more than anything. Okay? Put yourself in. Make it fun. Get a game. Do that for yourself for the next 3 to 5 days and just allow yourself to see what happens. Take the stress off yourself, take the worry off yourself, and just allow yourself to see what happens. So, I intend that this video has helped you in every way. And until next time, see ya.